It's the Frank Ski Show with Nina Brown. Siobhan Roman is in the studio.
Yes.
Award-winning personal financial expert and financial advocate, ladies and gentlemen. She was named National Association of Insurance and Financial Advisors Atlanta Top Female Financial Advisor and part of Atlanta's 40 Under 40.
Yes.
Good to see you. So you know a little something about some money, huh?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
and
Nina
on
Brown.
the heels of National Equal Pay for Black Women's Day, I think this is so appropriate, okay?
Absolutely.
I'm
Nina.
taking notes, okay?
Okay, I'm
All
ready.
right, here we go. Free financial advice.
We have listeners from all demographics. Is it ever too late to start planning for retirement and making smart financial moves?
It is never too late. Start today. If you are 25, 45, or 65, you have a whole life to live. Start today. It's never too late.
That's right, because
You're
I'm
never
going to
behind.
100.
110 for me.
100, that's right. 110 for you, that's right.
Okay.
We doing this.
I call them your financial hacks. You call them your top 10 money moves. Let's get right into them because, Franksky, there are 10 different ways that Siobhan can save us money.
Okay.
Number 1, report your rent payment. Everyone knows your mortgage is reported on your credit report.
Really?
What about your rent payment?
How do you report your rent payments?
You look for a rent reporting service. There are some that you can pay for and some are absolutely free. They will report your rent every single month. Some will even go back 24 months and add all of that positive history to your credit profile.
Wow. I never thought of that.
That's big for our kids who are in college, too, to start establishing their credit.
Or think about purchasing a home. You don't get credit for rent payments. Your landlord doesn't put that on your credit report. The mortgage bank doesn't know. Add it to your credit report. They're not required to do it, but you can request it. You cannot do it on your own. Unfortunately, you have to get a rent reporting service to do it for you.
Okay,
Nice.
number 1, I'm getting that done. Number 2, unclaimed property.
Oh, you have money out there with your name on it. Find it. It is absolutely free to look for at unclaimed.org.
And Franksky, let me just tell you a secret. So Siobhan sent me the website this past weekend, and I looked up your name. You had 7 hits of unclaimed money under Frank Rodriguez. Look at his face.
Really?
Yeah, I put in your name because it's a public search. Of course, I can't process it, but when I put in your name came up 7 times.
Yeah, I had a bunch of property.
Could it be an old retirement account?
Yes.
It's not necessarily property. It could be money that you were supposed to get in a settlement. It could be an old retirement account.
An unclaimed deposit,
Yeah.
electricity deposits that
Yeah.
you didn't go back and get.
Really?
Maybe you had an aunt who left you as a beneficiary of her life insurance policy and
And
you
I
did not
didn't know.
know it will be there with the state.
Give that website one more time.
Unclaimed.org.
Unclaimed.org.
It is absolutely free. Don't let anyone tell you have to pay them to find your property.
Wow.
It is go to unclaimed.org, select your state, and you will be able to find every single thing that is owed to you that you have not claimed.
And
Okay.
remember, property doesn't necessarily mean property. It can be any sort of money that you're owed.
Yes.
And will they get the money back for you, or you have to go through a process depending on where it is?
So you will go through a process. You will click the link, fill out your information, confirm your identity, and they will connect you to your asset.
Okay, sounds good to me. Okay,
Connect
next
you
one,
to
Nina
your
Brown.
assets. Taxes. The IRS. Let's talk about it.
Ooh, who has ever owed the IRS?
Me.
Me.
All of us, right? It's
Yeah.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's frightening. It
Yeah.
keeps you up at night. There's a program called the Fresh Start Program with the IRS. You do not have to pay anyone to do it. It's an offer and compromise. You basically are settling your tax debt. It's paperwork that you fill out. You do not need to pay an attorney thousands of dollars to do it. I have seen a tax debt for $42,000 settled for $16.
Wow.
They look at your assets. They look at your income. It's not going to go away. If you need a fresh start, this is your first time owing the IRS, look into the Fresh Start program.
Siobhan Roman is our special guest, financial advocate and expert. We're going through her hit list of the 10 things we all should be doing.
Social Security.
Okay, the federal government owes us some money. Do you know how much?
No.
Do you know when you're going to get it?
No.
Do you know how you're supposed to get it?
No.
Through Social Security.
Your Social Security income. They do not mail them out if you are under 60 years old, the statements. So we're working, we have these deductions from our paychecks, and we have no idea how much we're owed. Go to ssa.gov.
Yes.
Create an account.
Yep.
Look for your retirement benefit, but most importantly, make sure you have qualified for disability benefits and for your retirement income. For the entrepreneurs, who try to minimize their taxes. Make sure you've qualified for Social Security because you could be reducing your tax bill and harming yourself in the long run, not having a retirement income.
Wow.
Now that one I do have, and I
Okay.
looked at that because that's important to me because I'm trying to figure out when I can stop doing this.
Yeah, the SSA website, because again, Siobhan put me onto this a while back.
Yeah.
You can actually go in, put your desired age of retirement, and it will tell you how much money you would receive from the government monthly. And then you know if you need to save more money. Like, you have to look at it like, can I live off of this amount if that's your only income?
And most people cannot.
And most people cannot. Say that again.
All right, we have in our studio right now Siobhan Roman. She is here, an award-winning personal financial expert. We were going over her list of the top 10 best money moves. We are at number 5, medical bills.
So you get sick, you have an injury, an illness. It could set you back tens of thousands of dollars. How do you get that paid for? I'm not writing a check to Wellstar and Maria any of these hospitals for 20 grand. They have charity programs. You simply log on or call, look for the application for their charity programs. You do not have to be low income. I think that is the common misconception, that you can only get assistance if you are low income. Apply for financial assistance for those big bills from the hospital.
All right, date night family entertainment. Come on.
Okay, whew, it's expensive to date. I am a proud AARP.
Hey!
Wait a minute. You're not old enough to be AARP.
Listen, I am 30-something. I've been an AARP member since I was 22.
What? I thought you had to be over like 50 or 60.
No, over 18.
I did not know that.
So I am an AARP member because I go to Regal every Tuesday for $5.
What?
Yes.
Wait a
even
minute.
know that. Okay, buy one ticket costs $15.
AARP is $12 a year.
Yep.
Join.
Wow.
Take advantage of AARP for date night.
Okay, all right. How about car insurance?
Okay, membership clubs. There's one that starts with the cost and ends with the code. They don't pay me, so I can't say the entire name.
Okay.
Costco.
Maybe. They offer car insurance at a discounted rate. They also offer free roadside assistance and glass coverage. So if you are a member of that club, you want to look into their auto insurance program. I have seen people save thousands of dollars on their annual premium by changing to that program.
They also offer gas at the low, top tier.
All right.
Health insurance. Let's talk about that.
Okay, health insurance, healthcare.gov. If you're looking for affordable health insurance, do not listen to the naysayers. It's too expensive. It doesn't cover anything. Healthcare.gov will actually tell you if you qualify for a subsidy or a tax credit. So you could have health insurance from a well-known insurance company with a doctor copay of $2, prescription copays of $3. If you do not have health insurance through your employer, healthcare.gov is where you want to go. That's your first stop to look for health insurance.
Life insurance.
Free life insurance. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
No.
Please tell me because I'm paying a lot of money right now.
So you probably wouldn't qualify, Frank. You probably make too much money.
Okay.
So Mass Mutual has a program called Life Bridge. They offer a $50,000 life insurance policy to individuals making under $40,000 a year.
Wow.
You just have to be insurable and working. So it's Mass Mutual's Life Bridge program.
That's good, though, because
Yeah.
a lot of times low-income people find themselves in that situation and can't afford
Absolutely.
to do anything, have themselves buried or anything. And all those costs are expensive.
You can get it for free.
You can get it for free.
Last one, Frank Ski, which is my favorite one to talk about. Student loans, college forgiveness. Let's go, Siobhan.
Okay, everyone is talking about the new debt relief program from the Biden administration, but there are 2 other programs that I want you to know about. The first is PSLF, the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. You have until October 31st of this year to have your loans forgiven. There is a deadline. It will change November 1st. So if you are an educator, a police officer, a government employee, state, local, federal employee, you want to go to your student loan account and apply for forgiveness under the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. October 31st is the deadline. It is really important.
Great. And what's the other one?
The other one is the Borrower's Defense. So there are literally over 100 schools
Look at this, Frank.
that the federal government is saying, hey, if you attended one of these schools, Whether you graduated or not, we will forgive your debt 100%, but no one's talking about it.
Wow.
So if you owe 80, 90, 100 grand and you attended one of these schools, all you simply have to do is fill out the application.
And there's some online schools too, like DeVry University's on here, Empire Beauty School. How many people do we know go to cosmetology school? I mean, there's a lot of schools, y'all, a lot of schools that people may not even be aware of. Brown Institute, Brown College.
They will forgive it and take it and remove it off of your credit report.
Wow.
As if you never had it.
All right.
So, Frank, one thing that Siobhan also told me that I actually did while I was on vacation internationally, because it was that important, she told me two things that I had misinformation on. First of all, my son who's still in school, Siobhan told me that we can still apply for the Biden forgiveness program.
Okay.
He doesn't have to be out of school. So I called Great Lakes and I actually requested that. They said they're going to start taking applications in October. Siobhan also told me that I can get refunded for every payment I made during COVID. The actual date is March 13, 2020, up until now. Do you know, because of this woman, I'm getting refunded? I'm getting all my payments back. And the reason
What's
that's
the
important,
qualification?
the qualifications if you need that money back. But here's the reason. If you know you're going to qualify for Biden's forgiveness program, then that's the person who needs to be requesting all their money back, because it's going to be forgiven anyway. So why not get your money back? They will apply it back to your balance, and then you get Biden to forgive it.
Wow.
Up to 10 or 20,000, depending on which one you qualify for. But absolutely.
Siobhan Roman.
Two other hacks that Siobhan's not telling you about. Frank, remember when I was telling you about, Siobhan told me how, so a friend of mine needed to help boost their credit, right? So they had someone who had really high credit scores and really high limits on their credit cards. Siobhan said, an easy credit hack to get your credit score up, just have someone add you to their credit card.
Don't send them the card, though.
Don't send them the card. It's not about spending it or having access to the money, but it's literally that person's credit with one credit card already being on the report went up 30 points already.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're going to post this interview on all of our social media sites. But Siobhan, for everybody listening, how can they find you?
I am everywhere on social media, Siobhan Roman, SHAVON, Roman, ROMAN. I just started a YouTube page, so help a sister out. My mom is my only subscriber. Go to
Not
YouTube
anymore.
and subscribe so I can help you get the information that you need. And most importantly, have hope that whatever your financial situation is, it can absolutely change.
Siobhan Roman, thank you very, very much.